Hello, my name is Ann Abbott from the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, and the Department of Spanish and Portuguese. I'd like to share a teaching tip with you called One Instruction at a Time. Imagine that you are teaching your class and you have an activity that consists of 3 steps. For example, step 1, students read a text that you have given to them. Step 2, students form pairs or small groups to share their reactions to that text and to analyze it more deeply given a set of questions that you share with them. And then the third and final step is that students then go back to working individually and use class time to write up their own analysis. What I have observed is that when you give students all of those instructions all at once, you say, for example, I'd like for you to spend 3 minutes reading this text. Then I'd like you to form groups, and I'd like you to spend 5 minutes talking to each other about these questions that will help you analyze the text. And then finally, everyone is going to spend 8 minutes writing up their analysis. Go. What then happens is that many students skip that middle step. They read, then they probably read the questions that you have posed for analysis, but they don't talk to each other about that. They go straight into the writing assignment. There's probably a variety of reasons why this happens. Maybe they are nervous and want that extra time for the writing and feel that that is most valuable and feel that that is what the grade actually depends upon. Maybe that second step isn't actually necessary. Maybe you think, oh, it's good for them to share their ideas so that they'll have a better analysis, but maybe they actually can write their analysis without sharing with a partner. So for whatever the reason might be, if you want to avoid that students skip steps that you have evaluated and deemed essential, then present the instructions one at a time. So for example, you would say, here is a text that I'd like you to read. You have about 3 minutes to do so. I'll let you know when 3 minutes have passed. You give them that time. Then at 3 minutes, you check, make sure everyone has finished. If they haven't, give them a little extra time. And then, and only then, do you say, now form groups or form pairs, and I'd like you to spend 5 minutes talking to each other about your reactions to the text and answering these questions that I have for you. Then, after 5 minutes have passed, you take a look around, see, are they still deep in a conversation? Does it seem as if there's more that they could get from that conversation together? If not, then you stop and you say 5 minutes have passed. Now it's time for us to move on to the final step of our activity. Go back to your computers and please, now you have 8 minutes to write your analysis on it, your own. Students can't skip instructions if we present them one at a time and handle the flow of the work that they're doing in our class.